train that is rolling down the tracks to the junction. Forget about your cares, it is time to relax at the junction. Lots of curves, you bet, and even more when you get to the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
There's a little hotel called the Shady Rest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
It is run by Joe. Come and be his guest at the junction.
Petticoat Junction.
Here's our lady M.B. She's as pretty as can be at the junction. Petticoat Junction.
Would you like a little bay rum aftershave lotion? Or if you prefer, I can give you some of this, but it's 15 cents extra. The bay rum comes with a regular shave.
I'll try some of that.
I'd like to include this in the price of the shave. But you see, this is shipped all the way in from Columbus, Ohio. By the time you add on the freight and the handling charges, it's up there. There you are. Yep.
Bye.
Sir, you got some change coming.
That's yours. Thanks.
Well, I hope a couple of my regular customers made a note of that. A 50-cent tip.
50 cents? You're kidding, Bert.
Take a look for yourself.
Well, I could tell he had class and wealth written all over him.
Well, and how come he's wearing them hand-me-down clothes?
What makes you think they're hand-me-downs?
The pants. There was no cuffs on them. You had to let them down so they'd fit.
I don't know about the pants, but I can tell you one thing. He don't do his own laundry.
Well, how in the world would you know a thing like that?
Trade secret, Sam. Whenever I put the sheet around a customer's neck, I always check the shirt collar to make sure there's no telltale wrinkles. His collar, no telltale wrinkles.
Now, the main question is, what's a dude like this doing in these parts?
Yeah, that's the question, all right.
Tired? No, not that so much. I was just wondering if this hurts my image as a glamorous chanteuse.
Not any more than it hurts my image as a world-renowned... What was the last world-renowned thing I was going to be? Scientist? A journalist?
Diplomat.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, dear, shall we go down and meet it?
I don't see any need to. All it'll be is the usual dull mail. Yes, we heard the cannonball. Why don't you go on down and meet it? Go on. Scoop.
What's the matter?
Hi, fella. What's your name?
Why didn't you tell a guy? All fair and love and war.
And beating rug.
Here. The mail must go through.
Wonder who he is, where he's from.
I don't know, but we ought to send Dog down to meet the train more often.
How do I look? Forget it. You wouldn't give me a straight answer anyway.
May we help you, sir?
Oh, hi. I'm looking for a Dr. Craig.
Oh, well, the doctor isn't in right now.
Oh, but she has her office inside. Or perhaps you didn't know the doctor was a she.
Yes, I'm aware of it.
Oh, well, she's over at the neighbor's making a call, so she shouldn't be gone too long.
Well, I'll wait if you don't mind.
Oh, no, we don't mind.
You can wait.
Oh, her office is right over there.
But you can wait here if you like.
Well, this is fine if it's all right with you.
Oh, it's fine with me. Us.
Would you care for a cup of coffee, Mr.
Roberts. Dennis Roberts.
Well, how do you do, Mr. Roberts? My name is Billy Joe Bradley.
How do you do?
Oh, and this is my little sister. My sister, Bobby Joe.
Glad to know you, Bobby Joe.
And I'm glad to know you. Would you like some coffee, Mr. Roberts?
Yes, I'd enjoy some.
Oh, I'll get you. We'll get you some. I wonder what he's doing here. Maybe he's a patient of Doc Craig's and he's come here for a treatment. Dennis!
Janet!
Oh, Dennis. Oh. Wow, what a treatment. Hello, Joe. Let's do the dishes.
I'd forgotten how good country cooking can be.
Isn't it something? I'm either going to have to exercise willpower or start jogging.
You? Don't change a thing.
Ooh, the blarney.
Well, what would you like to do now, old buddy?
Well,
You name it.
it's up to you.
Well, there really isn't a great deal to do around here.
Are you kidding? We got one of them boards you can play 52 games on. Checkers, parcheesi, lotto, crokinole. You ever play crokinole? That's pool, curtain rings. I'll go get the board. You'll love it.
That's not exactly what I had in mind.
Oh?
There's a full moon out. Let's see it.
Well, I don't know. You see one moon, you've seen them all.
Depends on who you're seeing it with.
I was just thinking, I've never played crokinole. Have you? It might be a lot of fun.
Jan, I came 1,000 miles to get here. I traveled by plane, train, bus, jitney. And every mile of the way, I was thinking about one thing. And guess what?
It wasn't crokinole.
Not even parcheesi.
Here we are. One of the shooters is busted, but we can use a broomstick. Well, fortunately, one of the 52 games is solitaire.
What a beautiful night. Sit down. I won't bite.
Well, tell me all about yourself. Now, what have you been doing?
I've forgotten how really lovely you are.
Still selling stocks and bonds?
The only girl I could never forget.
Not selling stocks and bonds.
I don't know why I ever let you get away from me.
How come you're not selling stocks and bonds?
I don't want to talk about stocks and bonds.
Oh, would you like to hear what I've been doing? Well, you just wouldn't believe some of the crazy things that have happened to me. Why, I was given 2 chickens and a sack of corn for a tonsillectomy, and my very first case was delivering a calf.
Jan, I am not interested in animal husbandry. I want to talk about...
The mother was Lillian Gish. You see, Ben Miller, the farmer, he's a little bit eccentric, and he names all his cows after movie stars. The father was Milton Sills. And the baby is Dorothy Lamour.
Jan, you know what I want to talk about. Us.
Oh, listen, it's the good old Cannonball.
Yeah, good old Cannonball.
Would you like to take a ride on her? You haven't lived until you've ridden on the Cannonball.
I've already ridden on it from Pixley to here, remember?
Yes, but now it's on its way to Hooterville. You haven't lived until you've seen beautiful downtown Hooterville.
Whoopee.
Lovely evening.
It would have been if you just let me ask what...
I know what you want to ask.
Well, then,
Could I ask you something?
anything.
Don't ask me tonight. Give me time to think about it.
You tricked me.
Well, I need time to think what my answer will be. Please.
Okay. They're kissing.
Joe. Boy, all of a sudden this game seems kind of dull. Hi.
Quite a stroll you took.
We rode the Cannonball into Hooterville. Shall I warm up some coffee?
And there's some blackberry cobbler left.
Well, I don't hear a dissenting voice.
I'll give you a hand.
Good.
Have a chair.
Oh, thanks.
Nice girl, that Janet.
No argument about that.
Been asking to marry you?
My uncle didn't mean that.
I didn't quite catch what he said.
You didn't?
No.
Well, it's just as well. He wanted to know if you were going to ask Dr. Craig to marry you.
Well, it's kind of a personal question, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess it is at that. Are you?
Well, I intend to. I hope her answer is yes.
Come on, everybody. It's ready.
He's going to be hard to deal with. His intentions are honorable.
You mean there's a chance of losing Dr. Craig?
Yeah, a good chance. Remember that dude that was in here the other day getting a shave? He's her old boyfriend.
Ooh, that's not good.
Sure ain't. When you're dealing with a man who tosses around 50-cent tips, you're in trouble.
Well, do you think he's really serious about it?
Real serious.
How can you tell, Joe?
The way he looks at her. You don't look at a woman like that just because she can cure the gout.
Howdy, man. Oh, hi, Steve.
How about a haircut, Bert?
How can you think about a haircut at a time like this?
So, if you don't mind, this is a barber shop.
Sounds like I gotta be clued in.
Guess you haven't heard the latest news. Doc Craig's moving out of the valley.
So?
Boy really needs a haircut. It's affecting his hearing.
He said Doc Craig is moving out of the valley.
I understand that.
Well, that's all it means to you?
Look, I don't want to see her leave. But she has as much right to move away as anybody else does. The thing that gets me is you guys getting so excited about it.
Just may be that we're the ones that understand the gravity of the situation.
But you were the guys who were all in favor of keeping Doc Craig from moving into the valley.
Where'd you get that idea?
Where did I get that idea?
Watch it, Steve. Just about took off your ear. Don't pay to get excited in a barber's chair.
Look, Joe, I was merely trying to point out that you were in favor of getting up a petition to keep her out of here.
Me?
Yes, you. You got on this kick about being so against women doctors that Sam. Well, you were in on this from the very beginning. Weren't all of you against Doc Craig practicing in the valley?
Well, let's say we were all indifferent to her.
Oh, it sounded a lot stronger than that. I recall something about railroading her out of town.
Yeah, well, I don't like to name names, but there was a certain loudmouth that kept popping off, and he was all for it.
Yeah. I wonder who that could be.
I can't think of it. Why even bring it up?
Ow! Sorry, Steve, but I can't assume any responsibility if you're going to indulge in controversial subjects while I'm working.
Well, let me just put in a word here now. I think the important thing at this time is to remember that all of us are unanimous in not wanting Dr. Craig to leave the valley. Right, fellas?
Right. And we got to find some way to keep her here. Right?
Right.
You mean you're going to try to keep her from doing what she wants to do? Oh.
Would you care to continue with another one of your observations?
Yeah. Don't get excited when you're in a barber chair.
Okay?
Okay. Moving?
Oh, hi. I thought I'd take Kathy Joe outside and let her get some sun.
Let me help. You the latest about Doc Craig?
Well, no, I lead a pretty sheltered life out here.
She may leave the valley.
Leave? Oh, Steve, she can't. Where did you hear that?
At my favorite rumor mill, Bert's barber shop.
We can't let her go. We have to stop her.
Honey, I just went through that with the fellas. Now, don't you think a person has a right to come and go as he pleases?
Of course.
Well, then.
But not Dr. Craig. We need her.
We can get another doctor.
There's no other doctor like her.
You said that about Doc Stewart.
Okay, there are no other doctors like Dr. Craig and Doc Stewart.
No, I'd be willing to bet we could come up with a couple of other doctors as good as they.
Name them.
The Mayo brothers.
I wonder if you could get them to come and practice here in the valley. Oh, there's Kathy Jo now. What if she's crying because she's sick? Oh, I'm sorry.
Last time I take an unpopular viewpoint.
Hurry it up, will you? you, Sam. She'll be here any minute.
Yeah, but Joe, this whole idea is nutty right from the top.
It is not nutty. You want to keep her here, don't you?
Well, sure.
Right. What's making her leave? Romance. Okay, if we sure she doesn't have to leave to get romance, she can get it right here.
Joe, I'm just not the type.
Well, you're the best we got. Come on out and let's have a look at you. Oh, boy. Well, maybe she don't go for looks. I told you shouldn't have had that thing made by a taxidermist.
Well, I'll gladly bow out.
No, we're desperate.
Oh, fine.
You know, really, it ain't so bad. If I was a girl, I'd go for it. That is if I was near sighted one. Joel. Here she comes, here she comes.
Hello. Oh, hello.
Don't worry, your eyes ain't playing tricks on you. That's really Sam Drucker. Say hello.
Hi, Doc. Hello there.
Kind of dazzles you, don't he?
Very attractive, Mr. Drucker.
Well, I'll leave you two little lovebirds alone.
He's acting very oddly.
Well, that's Joe for you. Like it, huh?
Very useful.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
You're full of surprises.
Yeah, well, I'm one of them still waters that run deep. Hey, baby, how'd you like to go to the dairyman's ball? Being a retailer, I get complimentary tickets.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid not.
Yeah, I'm always on their list. You're afraid not?
But I'm sure there must be a bevy of girls who'd love such an offer. Now, isn't there?
Well, yeah, well, I guess a bevy is about right.
I know why. I've just decided who it is you remind me of. Dean Martin.
Yeah? Old Dino, huh?
But it's not so much the looks. It's more a manner, an air about you. But I suppose you've been told that before.
Oh, yeah. Old Dino, huh?
Well, I'll leave you now. I just wanted to drop by on my way to the Shady Rest.
Keep those cards and letters coming.
What cards and what letters? What's she doing leaving here so soon?
Forget it, Clyde. I got a bevy of them.
What?
Everybody loves somebody sometime.
I don't know. I had it all worked out and Sam blew it. As a Romeo, he's another Tiny Tim.
Well, we've tried, too. Every time they even look like they wanted to be alone, we've butted in.
So what can you do? All he does is turn on their charm and you end up on his side.
Hey, I got an idea. Why not show her how much we really think of her and let her lead her own life? Especially since that's what she's going to do anyway.
What kind of a crummy idea is that?
No, Uncle Joe, I think he's right.
That's what I hate worst about it.
I was lost, caught in the scurry of things, didn't know which end was up for me. I was lost, looking for something to see, just a stone rolling along, and then you made it much lighter. You made it much brighter. I'm so glad that you found me. Now my way is clear. I'm so glad that you found me. Now I've got you near, leaning on you. 'Cause I love you the way, so clear on you. When you're near me, the love's so much lighter, days are much brighter. I was lost, hurrying nowhere to be, anything that would look good on me. I thought there was no future for me, didn't have a hope or a dream, and then
Wonderful. Thank you, girls.
Well, when do you say we get with the refreshments?
Oh, Uncle Joe.
Yeah.
We had something to say, remember?
Oh, yeah. Well, Janet, or Doc, we had a family huddle, and we decided that, well, what I mean is, we were...
What Uncle Joe is trying to say is that although we hate to see you leave and we did our best to prevent it, we felt that in fairness to you and if we really cared that much for you, the only right thing to do is to step aside and wish you our best, no matter where you go.
Thank you. Would you excuse us for just a minute? Oh, Dennis, this is getting more difficult by the moment. In there, you've seen a little bit of what I've found here in the valley. And
I lost.
oh, I don't want to say that either.
I'll settle for a postponement.
Oh.
Shine on, harvest moon, up in the sky. I ain't had no lovin' since January, February, June, or July. No time, ain't no time to stay outdoors and swoon. So shine on, harvest moon, for me and my gal.
Tonight at 8 of the $1 Million Movie, Beau Bridges and Marilyn Hassett star in The Other Side of the Mountain. Now, stay tuned for Green Acres, next, here on TV 39.